Alrighty then, so update 31.2 is finally here, and with it came a bunch of augment changes, so let's check them out. Up first we have Ashes Smoke Shadow. This originally just extended your invisibility to all nearby allies that were within 15 meters of you, but now also provides 150% extra crit for everyone in stealth. Up next we have Atlas's Titanic Rambler, which originally just gave you one big Rambler that had 300% health and damage of the original Ramblers, which is kind of still the case. You still get one big Rambler that has 300% health, but now does 400% damage and also has 300% range, so it's actually easier for him to hit stuff. Then we have Endless Lullaby for Baruch, which originally made it so that whenever you performed a finisher on an enemy that was put to sleep by Lullaby, it would trigger Lullaby again with its remaining duration, which has now been changed to allow normal kills to work as well, though it has a cooldown of 3 seconds. Up next we have Furious Javelin for Excalibur, which was just straight up buffed, so instead of giving you at maximum rank 10% bonus melee damage for every enemy hit by your javelins, you now get 15. And the second one for Excalibur is Surging Dash, and this one was buffed as well, so instead of getting 4 combo points per enemy hit at maximum rank, you now get 8. Then we have Gara with her Mending Splinters, and this has been buffed as well, so instead of healing 3 health per second on a target affected by your Splinter Storm, it now heals 15. This is still not a ton, but when you combine it with the damage reduction you can get from Splinter Storm, it's pretty good. Up next we have Garuda with her Dread Ward, which previously made it so that whenever you killed an enemy by ripping out their life force, you would become unkillable for 5 seconds, which has now been extended to 8 seconds. Then we have Warding Thurible for Harrow, which previously provided a 40% damage reduction to everyone around you while you were channeling Thurible, and it would also speed up like the charge up of the energy per kill ratio whenever someone would get damaged. This has now been changed to provide a 50% damage reduction, but to also generate 1 energy whenever someone gets damaged. And the second one for Harrow is Tribunal, which originally made it so that whenever you chained enemies down, nearby allies would get 50% of the effect of your Penance and Thurible when attacking them, and this has now been changed so that they get the full effect of Penance and Thurible. Up next we have Chroma with his Guided Effigy. This originally allowed you to move your effigy around by holding down the effigy button, which would do a little bit of damage to the enemies it would hit and also stun them. And while this is still the case, the effigy will now also generate 5 energy for every enemy it hits while it's moving. Next on the menu we have Hydroid with his Corroding Barrage, which previously gave the projectiles a 100% chance to proc corrosive, but it now, in addition to that, adds 100% bonus power strength to the ability as well. Then there were some changes to his Curative Undertow as well, so previously any ally that would stand in your Undertow would heal 30% of their maximum health every 1.5 seconds, and it would drain more energy for you as the Hydroid for every ally that stands there, and they just straight up went ahead and removed the additional energy cost or energy drain for every ally that stands in your Undertow, so they can get healed for free now. And the final Hydroid augment that was changed was Tidal Impunity, which originally just removed all status effects from you and granted you status immunity when you use the ability, but now also reduces the cost of the ability from 25 to 15. And we're slowly nearing the end with Inaro, so there was a change to Desiccations Curse, which previously made it so that whenever you killed an enemy that was blinded by Desiccation with a finisher, you had a 75% chance to spawn a Sand Shadow. And this has now been buffed to 100%, so you will always spawn a Sand Shadow, and on top of that, all Sand Shadows you have now do double damage. And the second one has to do with Elemental Sandstorm, which is an augment that previously gave your Sandstorm a 50% chance to inflict the status effects from your melee weapons with it, but that's now been buffed to 100%, and it also increases the range of your Sandstorm by 50%. And the final augment change is for Limbo's Rift Haven, which previously made it so that whenever you banished an ally into the rift, they would restore 25% of their maximum health, but now instead restores 25% of their maximum health every second while they're banished. And that is it for the augment changes in update 31.2. I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, let me know what you think about these augment changes in the comment section down below, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.